Welcome back. Sorry about that. I got a little interrupted. If you're just going to watch this video, you're going to be fine. So I'm just getting into discussing special operations. I'm trying to find this particular section of Ben Swibelson, but it's just not. It's not happening for me. But I will go ahead and share the screen. So I'm trying to show you. Oh dear. A section of Ben Swibelson where they're talking about special operations in a kind of expansive way. In particular, they mention diplomats. And I'm basically going to jump from there to saying that artists can be special operations forces as well. I think it only makes sense, basically. Maybe it's already just in this one. Yeah, okay, we got there. Okay, so this is from an article by Dr. Ben Swibelson called A Convergence of Warfare in Space, Cyberspace, and Through Special Operations, a refined supra-global landscape for conflict in 2030 to 2050. I like supra-global. I'll use a similar term, which is supraplanetary. So what that's meaning is that, first of all, like I look at it through the lens of emergency, but so you're dealing with an urgent situation, which is transcending not just like a national boundary, but that conception as well. But so to saying planetary is basically to be saying this concerns like everybody and the entire planet. The whole planet is, you could say it's a field. It makes it sound like it is only a game, but it's also just like a space, where physical reactions take place. And anyway, so super global, that's what I'm interpreting it to mean. It means like it's the whole planet and then more. Of course, Dr. Swibelson is the director of the Strategic Innovation Group at Space Command for the United States of America. That's something that I got into that happened in the earlier video. Talking about any one of these sorts of names, which is like associated with the state, where it's like, okay, it's the United States Space Command. For me, opens up into this question of what is the United States? Tell me what that is. So if I don't know what the United States is, then it doesn't really help me name anything. So like these sorts of titles that we get are just that. They're titles. They're floating signifiers. What really matters is the social networks, the actual nuts and bolts, and especially the informal aspect of what's going on. I can only assume that in the heights of power or whatever, I mean, that's where something like a surveillance state would be most pressing, to try and really not let anybody have secrets from each other. But at the same time, that's exactly what is jealously defended, I guess. That's what's considered autonomy. So it's a very mysterious thing for somebody like me, but probably also for everybody, because, again, the closer you get to the centers of power or whatever, I can only imagine, the depths of secrecy, the possibilities of being double crossed, and the levels of deception and